By the grace of Allah, on the 17th and 18th of January 2020, Masjid Baitul Muqit in the city of Auckland was the site of the 31st Jalsa Salana, New Zealand. Alhamdulillah, this year, this blessed convention was attended by 511 people. This included around 70 external guests, among whom were a number of MPs, councillors, and various other dignitaries. Our beloved Imam, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, Khalifatul Masih V Ayatullah Ta'ala bin Nasr al-Aziz, very graciously sent Abdul Quddus Arif Sahib, Murabbi al-Silsila and Sadr Majlis Qudam al-Ahmadiyya UK as Markazi representatives to attend this year's Jalsa Salana. In the Friday sermon on the first day of Jalsa, members were reminded to focus on the purpose of the Jalsa Salana as described by the promised Messiah alayhi salam. The Jalsa workers were also reminded of their responsibilities in light of the instructions of Hazuri Anwar Ayadullah Ta'ala bin Nasr al-Aziz. After the Friday prayers, the Jalsa officially began with the flag hoisting ceremony. During his opening address, National Sadr Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat New Zealand, Bashir Ahmed Khan Sahib, read out a special message from Hazuri Anwar Ayadullah Ta'ala bin Nasr al-Aziz for this occasion.
I urge you, Hazur says, I urge you to strive constantly to become and remain exemplary Ahmadi Muslims and cultivate an atmosphere of love, compassion, and brotherhood amongst yourself and with your fellow human beings. Most of all, you should develop a zeal and a passion for the service of Islam and to try to establish a living relationship with Allah Almighty, our Creator.
Over these 2 days, there were a number of powerful speeches on several topics, centered around the theme for this year's Jalsa, United in Compassion. Notably, Markazi representative, respected Abdul Quddus Arif Sahib, delivered an address on the divine attribute of Ar-Rahim, the Merciful, in which he related a number of extraordinary faith-inspiring incidents and explained how one can receive the mercy of Allah. In the evening, after the conclusion of the day's proceedings, Qudam and Atfal had the opportunity to take part in an interactive question and answer session with Sadr Majlis Qudam al-Ahmadiyya UK, Murabbi al-Silsila Abdul Quddus Arif Sahib, a wonderful chance to add to their knowledge on a wide variety of topics. During the guest session on Saturday, there were more addresses. Mustansir Ahmed Kamr Sahib, Murabbi al-Silsila, explained how Islam responds to racism, saying that Islam teaches that all mankind is from a single soul with a common goal. Respected Markazi representative Abdul Quddus Arif Sahib, Murabbi al-Silsila and Sadr Majlis Qudam al-Ahmadiyya UK, in his keynote address titled Compassion in the Time of Emerging Divisions, elucidated the steps we could take towards unity, citing the example of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
My discourse will be incomplete without mentioning the example of the founder of Islam, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. At every moment of his life, the Holy Prophet of Islam sought peace and promoted interfaith dialogue, mutual understanding, and respect between the different people and different communities to ensure there remained unity within society.
Various guests had the opportunity to address the attendees as well. Jenny Salesa, Minister for Ethnic Communities, commended the Jamaat for striving towards peace, saying,
And when I look at your motto over on the wall at the back, love for all, hatred for none, it is really apt for today.
Another guest was Mr. Wally Mitchell, the St. John's Canterbury District Operations Manager, who shared his experiences as a first responder with reference to the mosque attacks in Christchurch on March the 15th last year.
But the amazing and most memorable thing in this whole event for me was the responders, and most of the responders involved, was the prevailing sense of connection, of support, of forgiveness, of a whole community unified, of a country that was prepared to stand tall and come together as a single voice telling the rest of the world, this kind of behaviour will not tear us apart.
Alhamdulillah, the Jalsa was a success. These 2 blessed days greatly increased the attendees' spirituality and knowledge, and inshallah, New Zealand Jamaat looks forwards eagerly to next year's Jalsa Salana.